Welcome to the 5 best places to live in the galaxy. Let's go! Number 1. Naboo. Naboo is a paradise of green hills, beautiful lakes, waterfalls and forests. Think of places like Lake Country, where Padme and Anakin went. The landscapes are vast and the climate is nearly always sunny. Theed, the capital, is elegant and classical with a near-Renaissance architecture, pillars, domes and marble plazas. It's literally Venice in Star Wars. The Queen's Palace is grand but tasteful, surrounded by fountains and gardens. The population is peaceful and prefers negotiation over armed conflict. There's very little enforcement. In 32 BBY, we see that there were volunteers maintaining order, which sounds unsafe, until you realize Naboo apparently never needed to train a standing army. That's how peaceful it is. Although I must say, this is the homeworld of the Emperor, so something in me says that the dark side must have left some residue here and there. It also depends on when you are living here. You should not live here during 32 BBY, when the droid army invaded. Although the Queen was an excellent ruler even at the age of 14 years, and definitely not during Disney's canon's Operation Cinder, when the dead Emperor decided to punish planets, including his own. Let's just say the best time to live here would be sometime before the Phantom Menace, which is 32 BBY. Number 2. Pabu. When I saw The Bad Batch Season 2 Episode 13, I was immediately sold. This planet not only has a breathable atmosphere, it's genuinely amazing to live here. It has a Mediterranean climate and it is beautifully sunny. It's home to the Weeping Maya tree, which can predict whether there will be good fortune or not. So you can tell whether you're going to be lucky or not for the next while, and it's stunning to look at. The island we see is very remote, with a stable community that has enough food, water and decent housing. You overlook a beautiful ocean. This is basically the Star Wars version of Moana, or Vaiana, if you don't want to be reminded of certain, Italian actresses. The planet was outside the Empire's influence, which is a huge plus. Although an Imperial garrison once passed through, it had no impact on the planet or the island's future, and there are cave systems underneath that serve as shelter. The Empire eventually left, and the Bad Batch could live and hide here into old age, even while being wanted fugitives. That says a lot about how safe this planet is, even from the massive galactic empire. Just watch out for gigantic waves, since the islanders had to build walls to protect themselves. If you want to have a bit of action, you can become a fisherman. But don't come here if you have thalassophobia. Number 3. Sorgan, a backwater world, as Din Djarin put it. It's a forested swamp planet in the Outer Rim territories, and yes, pirates have threatened it. But thanks to Din and Cara, the locals not only regained their freedom, they also learned how to defend themselves. That makes this planet an incredibly strong candidate for a regular citizen to actually be free. The land is comparable to Northern Europe, specifically the Netherlands during Roman times. It's swampy, full of forests, and has few mountains. The weather resembles Central America, tropical to subtropical, with regular rain showers and warm air. It's an excellent place to raise children, as it's far removed from interstellar conflicts like those between the New Republic and the Imperial remnants. Although the Galactic Empire did leave some scars here and there, these kinds of planets offer you best chance of living free from oppression. The locals are extremely kind and peaceful, and thanks to the Mandalorian, they now know how to protect themselves. It is hard work, but because of the farmland, there is always a way to provide for your children. Farmers are self-sustaining and even make their own clothes. A great place to settle down. Number 4. Alderaan. Okay, around O ABY, it's the worst planet to be on in the entire galaxy, and we all know why. But Alderaan was still one of the most ideal planets to live on in the galaxy, especially between 100 BBY and 1 BBY. The planet was known for its breathtaking natural beauty, mountain ranges, clear lakes, and a society where nature and civilization existed in balance. Politically, Alderaan was a center of peace, diplomacy and philosophy, led by the royal Organa family, who deeply valued justice and education. The population was highly educated in science and art, Technology was used for comfort and development. Living on Alderaan meant living a life of intellectual freedom, harmony and progress, until it was tragically destroyed in 0 BBY by the Death Star. Living there before that moment meant living in a peaceful, civilized society. Number 5. Attin. This is a planet from Disney canon Skeleton Crew. To me, it felt like the America of the Star Wars galaxy. I found it bizarre how close it resembled Earth. This is the only planet on this list that seems to have completely avoided most major galactic events. Even the Galactic Empire left no trace. Before the events of the series, this planet was pretty much ideal in terms of prosperity, well, being peace, climate and most of all safety. It was isolated from the rest of the galaxy, but should you want that? The fact that I still use Old Republic credits still blows my mind. While making this list, it's wild to realize how every planet gets touched by interstellar chaos. Even the most unreachable place in the galaxy wasn't safe from pirates. In the Star Wars galaxy, you always need to be prepared for the unexpected. You should always maintain off-world contacts in case you need to evacuate, be self-sufficient and always carry weapons. Which planet do you think are the safest to live on as an ordinary citizen? Did we miss one? Drop a comment so we can start a discussion on this new channel, and may the Force be with you, always.